Hello everyone, Dr. Bakes here, back with a review for you all. Now, everyone, before we get to the viewer everybody, first of all, we just apologize for not uploading recently. By the kind of a drought recently there, by in terms of doing stuff. Cold weather got pretty bad up here there. Got to be hit a bit of a lazy move there, where it hasn't been active much stuff there. But I'm gonna try and fix everybody. I try as big up to you all. I'm trying to record as many videos as I can while the month of February is still around, everybody. So, expect a good number of videos to come out throughout the week, everybody. So, and everybody, now, tomorrow, at least at that time it's recorded there, we'll upload this video until probably tomorrow morning, something like that there, or at least a little bit before the show. But everybody, tomorrow will be the Elimination Chamber, everybody, peer review, everybody, for WWE. And in case any of you did not hear the news last month there, there will be a deal with NBC Universal, where starting March 18th, all the stuff that's available on the network will be exclusive to the Peacock streaming service there, which is owned by NBC Universal there. On March 18th, the network will shut down there, so yeah. So this will be the final WWE pay-per-view airing on the network as we know it there, before the move to Peacock there, so I believe the next period after Relationship will be Fastlane, which will be on March 21st, so yeah. That'll be WrestleMania, so yeah. Sorry for everyone, had some snack on not too long ago, but I'll try to keep it under control of the view here. But anyways, as per usual, everybody, I would usually do my pay-per-view predictions there before the show airs and stuff like that there, so like I said, they'll just be a little bit later than my other prediction videos there. Yeah, but it will be Sunday there, but I'll still have it uploaded before the show. But anyways, everybody, without further ado, let's go get right to the matches here, everybody. So yeah, we'll always start with the relationship matches, everybody. First up, the WWE Championship relationship matchup, everybody. We have Drew McIntyre defending championship against Randy Orton, AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Sheamus, and originally The Miz, but Miz ended up backing out there, and they had a little thing this past Monday Night Raw there, where Kofi ended up defeating The Miz there, where Miz was trying to get John Morrison into the matches, place there, but Kofi Kingston beat him, and Kofi got the win, and he's now the sixth person fighting in the relationship match for the championship there, so. Now, everybody has for who I think's gonna win this, everyone. I've been saying before here, past couple predictions, everyone. I don't see Drew McIntyre lose the WWE Championship until at least WrestleMania there. I'm still going by that motto there, so I predicted Drew to retain here. However, as for who I think's WrestleMania opponent is gonna be there, I don't think it's gonna be Edge. I'll get into more details on who I think's gonna be Edge's opponent for WrestleMania there. Especially what happened this past Friday night on SmackDown. But just making forward to the YouTube top picture. Everyone, as you all know, as I've said before in my last prediction, I have a feeling that eventually WWE was going to start a feud between Sheamus and Drew McIntyre for the YouTube there. And so far, the wheel's been kicking there. Sheamus betrayed Drew a couple weeks ago on Raw. 2 words later, I have a one-on-one match for the championship. Before the championship match got announced there. And Sheamus got some bit to go with the chair matchup by pin Drew in the gauntlet match. He'll be the last person to exit the pods there and stuff like that. So yeah. So I think it's gonna happen, everybody, is that it'll be Sheamus and Drew the final 2 there. Drew McIntyre will come out on top somehow there, but Sheamus will try to manipulate Drew to give the opportunity to do championship or something like that there. So and that's how the match will happen there. So yeah. And kind of get things set up for their eventual encounter at Mania there, so yeah. Everyone, for my prediction, everybody, I'll be going with Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship there, and they'll eventually set up the match between him and Sheamus at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship. Next, everybody, we have our second relationship matchup for SmackDown, everybody. We have King Corbin, Kevin Owens, Cesaro, Daniel Bryan, Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso go at it. Where that match will immediately face Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship there. Reigns was originally going to be a part of the matchup there, but Paul pulls the strings there and made some changes to the rules. And the winner of the match will then will instead face Reigns immediately afterwards. So now everybody asks for who they win the championship by. They're down to either Kevin Owens, Cesaro, and Daniel Bryan there. I think all three of them will be great opponents for Reigns there. But now everybody said, last pay-per-view there, they was probably going to wrap up the feud between Kevin Owens and Reigns at Royal Rumble there, but that didn't happen there. So I feel like this will probably be where the let things off between Owens and Reigns, everybody. So my prediction, everybody, is that Kevin Owens will be winning the championship there, but despite the effort he put in there, he'll eventually lose Reigns right there. So, and I'll be going with Reigns to retain there, and that's when we'll see that the encounter between Edge and Reigns there for the Universal Championship there. And that seems to be the direction WWE seems to be going into there, as you all saw this past Friday Night SmackDown there. Edge and Reigns had another in-ring encounter there. Sorry again for everybody. But anyways, and the show ended off with Edge spearing Jey Uso there after all the other competitors had a big brawl there. 6-man tag matchup. But then Reigns ended the show by spearing Edge and hold the championship over up there. So I have a strong feeling that we will be seeing Reigns versus Edge at WrestleMania there for Universal Championship. So it should be interesting to see how things are going to play out between now until Mania there. So, as for the stuff for the whole SmackDown Championship there and Universal Championship there, like I said, we hold Kevin Owens here to win the SmackDown Chair match. Then, I think this will probably be the last match between Owens and Reigns for the championship there, with Reigns come out top and retain the championship once again. And then Roman can then focus on Edge at WrestleMania for the Universal Championship. So, and pretty much wraps up my predictions for the chair matches everybody, and for the Universal Championship match as well. So, I'll go ahead and go over the other matches real quick here. But now, everyone, I'm not 100% sure if this match is still going to be taking place here, but everybody, originally it was going to be having Asuka versus Lacey Evans for the Raw Women's Championship there, but this past Monday Night Raw, Lacey Evans announced she was pregnant. And at first it was kind of like a storyline thing there that kind of get around the match, but it eventually came out that it is for real there. Lacey Evans will be having her second child there. Congrats to you, Lacey Evans, and to your husband. But with her, being pregnant there, and from what I heard it for the news, everybody, apparently this was a last minute kind of thing there that we didn't know until like a couple of days before a show, before Raw was going to be happening there. And Lacey announced her pregnancy there, and she's out the match up there. Now, I haven't heard any news about the Women's Championship match being pulled from Elimination Chamber but if there was any of the matches that was being built up to Elimination Chamber it might be pulled. It might be this one here. But if they are still gonna have there, I don't know who will be facing Asuka there. But I'll probably go with Asuka to retain the Royal Championship there, and I feel like they should just focus on what they should have done back in December or after Royal Rumble there, start build up a match between Charlotte and Asuka for the Royal Championship there, or something like that. Sorry again for everyone. I'll try to be able to control here, but I said everybody, I would make sure if the match still take place, I'm going with Asuka to retain here, and we'll probably see Charlotte turn heel or something like that there after Raw, after the Chamber, and then start see a potential matchup between the two of them at WrestleMania there for the championship. So yeah, so a quick prediction for the Royal Championship match, everybody. Anyway, next up here is the United States Championship match between Bobby Lashley, Keith Lee, and Matt Riddle there, or Riddle for short. Now, as y'all, those who've been following Raw the past couple weeks there's been a rivalry developed between Bobby Lashley and Matt Riddle there. But this match was announced there after, I believe, a match between either before or after a match between Keith Lee and Matt Riddle there. Take place, but I've been hearing some rumors that Keith Lee might get pulled from the match by, so those are just rumors there, but I don't know if it's, official or anything like that there. But even with Keith Lee as a matchup here, as cool as it would be to see either him or Matt Riddle become the United States Champion there, WWE's been booking Bobby Lashley very strong. Right recently on Raw there with him, the Hurt Business. I don't see Bobby losing that championship there. He's kind of in a similar position as Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre there. I don't see him losing the title to at least WrestleMania, so I'll probably be going with Bobby Lashley to retain the title here for Elimination Chamber there, regardless if it's a one-on-one match or a triple threat match there, so yeah. And finally, everybody, a match that was added last minute there from this past Friday night SmackDown there. It'll be the Women's Tag Championships there, where it's going to be Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler defend titles against Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. Now, I am a little surprised that, it's Sasha and Bianca, set up to the plate challenging Nia and Shayna there for titles, since Lana and Naomi won the World Series matchup on Raw a couple weeks back there. So I thought they would be first in line to challenge for the WWE Women's Tag Championship there. But as y'all know, Bianca Belair, she won the Women's Royal Rumble there, and they're usually kind of build up a match between her and Sasha Banks there. So, and right now Sasha and Bianca are kind of buddy right now there. So, I figured there has to be some way to get them to start having tension start development between the two of them for their match at WrestleMania there. Eventually lead the tab there. Lead Bianca to pick Sasha as her opponent there. So this is probably the best way to do it there. Have them fight against Nia and Shayna here. So, and as for who I think is going to win by, mainly because, like I said before, to help build up their, Sasha and Bianca's matchup there, I'm going with Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler to retain the titles there. And everybody, as for what's going to happen, a little neat prediction myself here for the Women's Tag Championship, everybody. I'm thinking maybe a possible triple threat match for Women's Tag Team titles, everybody. If Lana or Naomi don't get opportunity, and Naomi, sorry, my brain for if Lana and Naomi don't get opportunity titles between now until Fastlane there, then I see them challenging for titles at WrestleMania there. And those who've been following NXT there, Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez won the Women's Dusty Classic there. And they will be challenging the winners of the Women's Championship matchup there a couple weeks from now on NXT for the Women's Championship there. So, this kind of me do a little fancy booking there, but I kind of want to see a triple threat Women's Championship match there with Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler taking on Lana and Naomi and Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez for WrestleMania there. I think that'd be really cool there, and it'll be a cool way to get NXT represented in WrestleMania there and stuff like that. So yeah, but that's just that also portion. Let's me do a little bit of fancy booking for WrestleMania, everybody. But in terms of what I win the match, like I said, I'm going with Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler retained there, and I see this match, the seeds start being planted for Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks at WrestleMania for the SmackDown Women's Championship there. So yeah, everybody has pretty much all the confirmed matches for let's share everybody. If there are any other matches I missed, everybody, Taylor and Corey, everybody, those are all the confirmed matches that will take place during the show there. So, if there's any I missed, I'll make sure to go over those matches in my review for Elimination Chamber there when I watch the show tomorrow night. So, yeah. But that's pretty much everything. So everybody, let me know your predictions for release shimmer down in the comments below there. If you like what you saw here, make sure to hit the like button. New channel, hit the subscribe, hit the bell notification icon. And when I see any uploads, I'll see you all next time. Our Bakes sign out. Peace.